Hi everyone, this is our app Shift to Serve, and the theme of our app is physical health and mental well-being. And here's our team. Oh,
Hi, I'm Rolana.
Angel Tames.
I'm Wilson Rodriguez. In the wake of COVID-19, people of all ages, children, teenagers, and adults, have experienced a significant increase in screen time. This growing trend has led to problems such as phone addiction, disrupted sleep, a sedentary lifestyle, and more. These issues can have significant negative impacts on both mental and physical well-being. Our app aims to address this challenge by promoting accountability and offering an alternative that contributes to charitable causes. We chose this problem because many of us have noticed that spending excessive hours on phone causes a lot of leisure time. This behavior has led to social withdrawal, reduced productivity, and spending too much time indoors. Our goal is to redirect this leisure time towards more meaningful activities.
We distributed an online survey to over 100, to teenagers of the ages of 13 to 18, and we got over 100 responses. And this data showed us that teens were spending most of the time on their phone unproductively. Social media, the most popular way participants said that they spent their time on their phone, is known for being bad for teens' mental well-being. We want to give teens alternatives to scrolling on social media that would improve not only their mental health, but would also get them active and moving, which would be better for their physical health. And now here we see a scale with 1 being least connected and 10 being most connected, where we found that most teens feel unconnected to their community. So developing an app that would give them volunteering opportunities in their area would be a great way to get them outside and active in their community. And furthermore, here we see another scale where 1 being I feel much worse and 10 being I feel much better, where the motivation of our app was emphasized even further, as the majority of teens said that they would feel much better doing community service as opposed to scrolling. This will give them a new sense of purpose and self-fulfillment.
Tuesday morning, I went to volunteer at a food bank, at which point I interviewed the event organizer. During this interview, we learned many useful things, such as that they have been struggling to find volunteers lately, and that a large majority of the people who do come to volunteer are older and middle-aged people who struggle with the more manual and physically demanding part of the job.
Young people's excessive use hinders face-to-face interactions and social engagement. Our solution reshapes screen time into fulfilling volunteering to reignite real connections. We made an app that connects charities to people looking to volunteer, gamifies the trade-off of screen time and volunteer time by allowing users to share their volunteer time with friends, and allows for thoughtful reflection of each volunteer experience. We utilize components like CloudDB, TinyDB, ListView, and Chatbot. Now here's a demo of our app.
First, when you open our app as a charity, you'll be required to sign up to create a new account and then proceed to log in. Once you've logged in, the first thing you'll see is an option to whether choose your volunteer or charity. Press the charity button and proceed to your posting page. The posting page is specifically formatted so that there's all the details a volunteer would need to attend the event, help you out, and also verify their hours. Please make sure that you hold on to the verification number so that later volunteers can ask you for it and they can verify their hours. Once you're done, press the post button and then your post will be posted as your app will notify you.
As a volunteer, the first thing you want to do is sign up and log in. Afterwards, you want to pick to be a volunteer when prompted. This will take you to a listing of events. These events will have their descriptions below them. When clicking on an event, you will have to enter the verification code given to you by the event curator. This will give you the hours. You can go into the hours page to see your volunteer hours versus your screen time. You also have the option to share. Then, you can click on your journals page to answer an AI-generated prompt based on the last event you attended. Here, you can save your reflections for later time reading.
First, when you open our app as a charity,
Our app impacts charities, people in need, and our target users, teenagers looking to reduce screen time and make an impact. For charities, it gives them resources to find more volunteers and better distribute their workload. For people in need, it allows for their needs to be met more efficiently. And for teenagers, it gives them an alternative to scrolling on their phone that allows them to get more involved with the community and make personal connections that improves their physical health and mental well-being. And based off of our survey pool of over 100 teenagers, we know our app is demanded by almost 83% of teenagers who are willing to connect with their community through volunteering service in exchange to lessen their screen time.
Our three main competitors are Volunteer Connection, Golden Volunteer, and Just Serve. The main way our stands above these is that we track volunteer hours and connect it to the trade-off of scrolling on their phone to give users the ultimate sense of fulfillment to improve their mental and physical well-being. They can share this data with other friends to initiate a foundation for competitiveness as well. We also encourage them to reflect on their each experience through an AI-generated journal prompt specific for the last activity they've completed.
Here are the ethical considerations of our app. The three stakeholders of our app are seen on the screen are teenagers, charities, and people in need. And for each, we considered factors like transparency, well-being, and fairness. Our app is intended to help absolutely everyone involved and make it easy and accessible to use and provide family-friendly AI reflection journals.
In terms of future steps, we would expand the app and bring it worldwide, making it accessible to all by adding multiple languages. There could also be more community features like a chat function and an ability to see who else is going to events in order to create lasting and strong connections. We would also add push notifications to remind you to stop scrolling and volunteer instead. Thank you.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.